Cliff and Susan Prowse are a dynamic married musical duo from Little Rock, Arkansas, where I live. And there is a reason that I wanted them on the show. They bring an energy to the stage that keeps an audience on their feet, and they've mastered the business side of their music to create a successful career. Armed with a fiddle, piano, and guitar, they perform all over the world. They're also award-winning music festival producers and founders of the Entertainers Academy that helps independent artists build careers in music. Please give a warm welcome to a couple of my favorites and soon to be yours, the multi-talented Cliff and Susan Prowse. Very glad to have you guys here.
So good to be here.
You know, I've listened to your music online and just enjoyed the extraordinary following that you've created for yourselves. And I told Trey, I said, you know, there's a couple in Little Rock. I want to get them on the show because you've written a couple of songs that you're going to do with us tonight, one on air and one digitally. Mm-hmm. Both are your stories. Yeah. One of them is called Fiddle and Keys.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
And it is your story.
It is. So the lyrics are about how I was going about life before I met Cliff, BC before Cliff.
Yeah.
and then the second verse is his story about what he was doing before, and then the ending is how we came together and we have our music career.
My story seems a little bit more mundane, probably, compared to hers.
But there's nothing mundane about your lives now. You're running an Entertainers Academy. I mean, what I love is that you've found a way to make this a full-time life. Music is not just, okay, on the weekends we'll give a couple of hours.
Yeah.
You're doing well, but you're doing it because you've learned how to make it work. And I think a lot of people, it's at best a hobby. For you, it's a lifestyle and a life dream.
Yes, and I think there's nothing better than being able to share music in life with the crowd and just interacting. It's magical to me. So, finding a way to do that with the career and wrap the business around it, music, business, and business, 50-50, sometimes more on the other side. But yeah, and we love to teach it to other artists and help them learn and grow in the industry.
You know, musicians often, we're not all there. We're a little bit more creative, so we focus on the creative side. So it is hopefully more of a hobby to them too, but that's the hard part is the business part. And so we really wrap the bow around how to really make a successful career out of it.
Well, it's exciting to see you guys go to corporate events, you do community events, I mean, basically any kind of thing. People can book you when you come. And the two of you put together a stage show that has people on their feet. You do over 1,000 songs that people love, they know. And I think that's one of the pieces of the magic that you've created. But the magic that you're going to do tonight is this phenomenal song, Fiddle and Keys. You mentioned some great artists that have been on this stage, like Charlie Daniels, yes, Johnny and June Cash. Yeah. And Jerry Lee Lewis hasn't played the stage, but his cousin Mickey Gilley has. So we've got a lot of connection. People need to listen carefully to the songs. And Keith, I want you to know, while Cliff and Susan get ready to wow us, and they will, you tell the viewers how they can hear more of Cliff and Susan.
For their recordings, booking information, and to learn about the Entertainers Academy for indie artists, just go to Huckabee.tv. You'll also find an exclusive performance, A Song for Granddad.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you will now. The button is just below this video, and there's a little bell next to it. If you click on those, YouTube will reluctantly start letting you know when we've got a new video uploaded.